Hello students. So today we will discuss about importance of the Civil War. Civil War changed America in a very positive manner. It was also the new birth of America after the Civil War. So let's see what the book is offering us. The American Civil War upheld the importance of a central government. It established the USA as a country consisting of several states that have control over their own affairs but are inseparably united as one single nation under a central government. So, what happened? The Civil War was given in the Civil War, basically, it upheld the importance of the central government. Civil War, the idea of Civil War was that after Civil War, there will be a central government. The USA was established as a country which had many states which had control. All the states would control their own affairs, but they will be united as a single nation under a central government. There will be a central government which will be controlling all the states from its center and from the opening of the central government. The implies that the member states of the USA cannot break away whenever they want, which means that the member states, the northern and southern, all states, those who are members of the central government, they cannot separate from it. They cannot separate and they had to be together. In 1865, slavery was abolished everywhere in the USA. Later, freed slaves were granted citizenship. So just imagine what was the situation of slaves. They were not even given citizenship in during the times when their slavery was not abolished, when they were slaves. But in 1865, everything changed. They were being granted citizenship. After the Civil War, the citizens of every state of the USA were also granted citizenship of the Union. Also, during after the Civil War, the citizens of every state were granted citizenship of the Union. Of the Union citizens, they had citizenship of the USA, but they were also granted the citizenship of the Union. All citizens were given the same rights, ensuring life, liberty, and property. This held the promise of equality for all citizens. So basically, all citizens were given same rights. Everybody was treated now as equals. In 1865, after 1865, everybody was treated as equal, whether he would be a African American working as a slave who had when the slavery was abolished, he had gained the citizenship, and he had access to property, and he was having access to liberty. This held the promise of equality for all citizens. For some years after the Civil War, the northern states played a more active role in politics. See, southern states from the very beginning, they were against abolishing slavery. They were the weaker states, but northern states were rich and they had very good manufacturing units. So what happened? They also were more powerful. For the first few years, northern states, they played active role in the politics. This led to the rapid expansion of industries, and the construction of railways was undertaken on a large scale. So the industries, they started forming up, the railways, it started traveling from one place to another. The railways gathered steam, and also the construction of certain manufacturing units and industries, it happened in the USA. By the end of the 19th century, the USA emerged as one of the most powerful industrialized nations of the world. So by the end of 19th century, there was so much of development in the United States that it came up as a most powerful, if not most powerful, one of the most powerful nations of the world. USA has so many industry. USA is, even today, USA is highly industrialized. They have done so much of automation that the manual labor is negligible in USA. So this brings us to the end of the chapter. We will continue with new chapter in the next class. Have a good day, students.